You ever woke up late, not able to sleep? Find yourself doing things twice because you can't sleep? Well, that's probably because you found yourself, just like me, in a position where I've been absolutely angry and infuriated with my stupid lug nut. I don't want to get too upset, but I've already gone through every single thing that people have said in the forums and everything, and I'm at the point where I'm about to drill it out tomorrow. That's just the honest truth. I've already bought myself, bing, first item, a 19mm, 21mm double-sided impact wrench for the actual lug nuts. Bought that, didn't work. Stripped it first. The strip first started happening when I tried to use it with my breaker bar. Breaker bar slipped. I was like, ah, fudge. And I don't want to say bad words, but that's the gist of it. And I got upset and I was like, damn it, let me go ahead and try to knock it in with the hammer. Boop. Didn't work. I think that there's just too little lug nut to the damn rim. Oh, I gotta get longer lug nuts because the rims that I have on there are making me angry every day that I'm going out there and watching my car. I can't even sleep right now because I'm just thinking about how I could take it off. Then I went to go get that gator wrench. Couldn't even get it on because it was stripped too much. Then I went and got this friend, and I've completely done my best to try to take it off. Absolutely nothing. Went and bought this, which I actually need. It's a 1/2" extension, but I wanted it anyway, so I've been wanting it. But I wish I would have got it at Sears like I told you guys in yesterday's video. And lastly, I got this. I don't know if you guys know what this is, but this is a reverse socket with the same concept, except it's gonna spin backwards, and what it's supposed to do is while it's spinning backwards, it's supposed to grab a grip and then spin it off, right? So it's supposed to kind of go like that, right? And that didn't work because, again, the nut or the bolt that's on the nut that's on the bolt is too small, and that is a flipping pain in the ass, and I'm flipping furious. So I've been having my car on jack stands for 2 days, just looking at the port hatch just sit there with its ass up, probably getting violated every night while I'm not looking. I am just flipping mad, to be honest with you. I'm mad. And I've gone through all the forums, all the things that I could think of, except for the last one that I didn't want to do, which is grab a flipping drill, power drill, and just drill through the flipping bolt. That's gonna happen tomorrow or the next day or sometime soon. I just gotta do it because that is, my friend, what is keeping me up at night. And I'm at the edge of my seat every moment that I get something new to try to take this thing off, and none of it's working. So at this point, I've already done everything that I can do with this bolt and this nut to try to save it, and it's just gonna go down the toilet, so I don't really care. I have, though, spent a lot of time at work these past couple of days, and I do appreciate all of the work that I've been putting towards work. But I also want to focus on what it is that I have outside of work going on, like the hatchback, swapping the hatchback, doing bigger and better things with the hatchback that I've been wanting to do. I've been thinking for a while, if it wasn't so damn expensive to K-swap and get the car registered for the K-series motor, I might actually try to do it. At this point, I really feel like what would be the cheapest and best, most efficient option is to B20 my car. But I don't want to do that because I think that I'm an adult enough that I could GSR my swap. I know that I'm going to get a B18. I just don't know if I'm going to get the LS or the GSR, or if I'm going to get a baby LS and make it into a little mini GSR. And you already know the drill. That's where I'm at with the B16 tranny. That's just what I want to do. I have been thinking that for the past little bit, I know that it's gonna take a lot more work than I thought to make this car able to have the B series, right? The mounts, the axles, all the stuff that they don't tell you about. Oh, you're gonna need the 3-hole. Oh, what's a 3-hole mount? What the hell does that mean? Well, it means that I'm gonna be able to put the B series motor in my flipping hatch, and I never knew that. So I'm thinking about it, like, boom. Oh yeah, you have $500 to do a B series. Oh, you have $500 to throw in a B20 in your car. Awesome. Well, did you know that you're also going to need 2 motor mounts? Oh yeah, that's going to run you at least $50 if you get the Yankas. the Yanakas, or I mean, I don't know what they're called, but they're like $50 for the 3. Might as well get the 3, right? Because hello, you're gonna also have to get a B series transmission, and if you do have the homies to hook you up with all that stuff, you're also gonna need a half axle, the full axles. They're gonna be able to compensate for the B series, and then mount to your. Nope, yeah, you're gonna need the axles, and then you're gonna need also, besides the axles, you're gonna need the shift linkage. You're gonna need a couple other things like the ECU, and so you're thinking about all these things, and you're just like, yeah, it's a direct bolt-on. Get the fuck out of here. Everybody that I have talked to never set me up for what it is that it's actually going to cost. So you're better off, instead of going to all these cheap JDM motor places, going to HMO, who's going to sell you a complete swap. Yeah, you're going to be paying $3,500 out the box, but I mean, maybe two tap. Don't make fun of me now. Maybe you're going to be paying $2,500 for a swap, but I'm realistically looking at spending probably about 35 to 4 grand on a flipping swap with after all of the parts are said and done. I mean, if you're swapping your motor and you're already in a car that compensates for a B series motor, yeah, you'll be fine. But if you're not, and you're in like a little hatchback like mine, what they don't tell you when you're in a little EK, what they don't tell you is all the work that's going to go behind getting that motor in and you being able to even flip and drive it. So don't just think because you got this one piece, the big piece, the motor, that you're going to be fire once it comes to swapping it in, because that's not the truth. And I have been stuck in that truth. And I have been sitting here trying to think like, all right, cool, save another week, no big deal. Then I'll have this much and I'll be able to go ahead and do this. If I wanted to, I could just do it now, but I think I'll just wait till I get my tax return, throw the other half to the half that I have, and then I'll just be like, all right, cool, it'll be fly, I won't have to do it, I can stack some chip low. You see, that's how my mind works. Your mind might not work like that. Your mind might be like, oh, hell yeah, I'm about to buy a B20 and throw it in. Boom. Do you have the motor mounts for this? We don't actually sell the motor mounts, and you're also going to have to go somewhere else because we don't install here, so you're going to have to pay $400 to install. That's going to be $900 if you don't know how to do it yourself. But did we also tell you if you want to run the P72, you're going to need this much money more, and then also if you want to run the transmission, because you're going to need a transmission, it's going to be this much more, and then for the half axle axles, you're looking at another this much more. You're pretty much looking at $2,300 to $2,800 depending on who schools you. And what you don't know for the swap, how do you feel about that? We're looking at $1,300 car, $1,400 car, plus the 3 grand, 3 racks. I'm throwing it on there. I'm looking at a $4,300 car that I'm never gonna get that money back from. But I'm building the car for my son. Kids like you are probably not gonna be building the car for your son. You're gonna be building the car for yourself. If you're like me, I'm building the car to run it. So I'm not gonna park that shit. I'm looking to run it. So I'm thinking about it like, damn, this car is gonna take me 3 grand, but it's gonna last me probably about 5 years if I run it like I'm just driving it daily. But that's not gonna happen, right? Then on top of all of that, I'm gonna have to build a fence to lock in my car. I've thought about that. I'm gonna also have to make sure that whenever I take my car, wherever I take my car, that I'm very cautious about the fact that I'm taking my car where a bunch of people want to see who they can come up on. I've thought about all those things, but the biggest thing that I don't think about is all the things that these motherfuckers forgot to tell me. So here I am now just putting all of that together, and that's, my friend, is the reason why I can't sleep, because I got so many things that I want to do to the hatchback, and I'm focused very primarily very focused on work, when I want to be focused on the hatch and all the fun things that I want to do in life. And I'm at that point where it's like, all right, cool, you know what, I have a vacation coming up, guys, a week vacation. I think I want to do something. I want to go somewhere. Yes, I want to work on the hatch. Yes, I want to swap the hatch. Yes, I want to do all of those big boy things. That big head turner things. Summer's coming up. I live in San Diego. Are you kidding me? Of course I want to swap. Of course I want to be like smoking fools, passing fools up, leaving them in the dust while they tell me about their B20 and I'm gone. Of course I want that. Of course, fellas. But at this point, I just wanted to refresh you and tell you the truth about swapping, because nobody ever tells you the truth about swapping. They just tell you that it's gonna be fun. And the K life is fun, the B life is fun, turboing a D series is fun. But let's be honest, if you're turboing a D series and you ain't built that motor, you're a flippin' idiot. I am too, because I want to turbo, and I want to turbo this D just to blow it. But why? Why? I might as well throw the extra 500 bucks that I'm going to use on the eBay turbo to go ahead and swap my motor, at least get a B20. Why not, right? Think about it. The power that you're going to make is going to all be depending on what you put in. So that's what I'm going to think, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm building a car for me and my son to be able to do everything, go everywhere, and be what we want to be as fast as we want to be it. And that is the utmost truth. But it all starts with the foundation. So everything that I'm doing or everything that I'm working towards is going to be there. It's already there if I want it to be there. I could swap now if I want to swap. I think what I'm doing first and foremost, like being stuck with this build my subframe to add a sway bar, to go ahead and put all my struts in, strut bars in, camber kits, all of that suspension stuff, Pro Series stuff, that I'm gonna actually invest like another, they don't tell you that either, another couple grand. And then you get a race car where you're like, hell yeah, let me do this the right way and show these motherfuckers what I do. I will see you on the track, Dotto, one day. Maybe not today, and maybe your K will be fast as shit. But one day, I'm gonna pass you. You wanna know why? Because all of those K-Series dudes, not all of them, but all of those K-Series dudes, throw the K in. But what they don't do is save. They don't ever save, they're always spending. So we're gonna be able to smoke them one day when they blow, and then we're gonna pass them because we ain't gonna have blown. Yeah. Have a good night, everybody. I'm just fucking around. I'm trying to mess with my boy Dotto. He's always fucking talking about this K this, K that, K this, K that. Okay, I'm about to be passing you pretty soon.